Delaware stands out as an exceptional state within the nation, characterized by its compact size and relatively small population. Despite its diminutive stature, Delaware does not exist in isolation. Rather, it finds itself strategically positioned at the heart of the Northeast Corridor, a densely populated region boasting over 50 million residents. This prompts an intriguing question. Why does Delaware, situated in one of the most populous areas of the country, have such a modest population? Today we embark on an exploration of Delaware, a state often overlooked despite its significance and rich history in the United States. Unlike its neighboring states such as Pennsylvania, Maryland, and New Jersey, Delaware remains less prominently considered. Moreover, it occupies a confined space surrounded by major metropolitan centers like Philadelphia, Washington, D.C., and New York City. Our journey seeks to unravel the factors that have prevented Delaware from evolving into a major urban center of its own, delving into the unique aspects that define the state's identity. Foreign. Delaware, a small yet historically significant state, boasts a heritage predating European colonization. Originally inhabited by Native American tribes such as the Lenape and Nanticoke, who subsisted through hunting, fishing, and farming, the region witnessed its first European encounter in 1608 when English Captain John Smith engaged with the Nanticoke tribe. The Dutch, led by Henry Hudson, established the first European settlement, Zwandale, near present-day Lewis in 1631. However, conflicts with Native Americans led to the demise of the colony. Subsequently, Swedish colonists founded New Sweden in 1638, introducing new governance and trade practices. Dutch forces eventually reconquered the area in 1655, only to be replaced by English rule in 1664. Delaware then became part of the larger Pennsylvania colony, governed by William Penn, who aimed to establish a haven for religious freedom. Despite being officially part of Pennsylvania, Delaware developed its own legislative assembly in 1704, eventually separating from Pennsylvania during the American Revolutionary War. Delaware played a pivotal role in supporting independence and was the first state to ratify the U.S. Constitution in 1787. Despite its rich history and connection to the Northeast Corridor, Delaware is often overlooked as a place to move to, and geographic reasons contribute to this oversight. Corridor. Nestled within the Northeast Corridor of the United States is the diminutive state of Delaware, where, despite its modest population, the geography reveals surprising diversity. Encompassing approximately 1,949 square miles, Delaware is the second smallest state in the U.S., trailing only Rhode Island. Bordered by Pennsylvania to the north, Maryland to the west and south, and New Jersey and the Atlantic Ocean to the east, the state predominantly occupies the Delmarva Peninsula. This peninsula is shared with Maryland in the western and central regions and extends to the far southern tip, adjacent to Virginia. The Chesapeake Bay Bridge and Tunnel, spanning 17.6 miles, link the Delmarva Peninsula directly to mainland Virginia. Given its peninsular nature, Delaware boasts an extensive coastline, with the Delaware Bay playing a crucial role as a vibrant aquatic environment and a vital waterway for commerce. The Chesapeake and Delaware Canal offer a shorter route from Baltimore to the Atlantic Ocean. Delaware's renowned beaches, including Rehoboth Beach and Bethany Beach, serve as major tourist attractions. The Delaware River, forming a natural boundary with New Jersey, is integral for commerce, transportation, and recreation, linking directly to the nearby major metropolitan area of Philadelphia. Wetlands and marshes near the river and bay contribute to Delaware's ecological significance, supporting diverse flora and fauna and prompting active conservation efforts. Delaware's climate, characterized as humid subtropical with hot, humid summers and mild winters, fosters agriculture, a cornerstone of the state's economy. Poultry farming, along with crops such as corn, soybeans, and various fruits and vegetables, are notable agricultural pursuits. Despite its size, Delaware's geographical features have significantly influenced its development, contributing to the distinctive factors that have shaped its population size compared to neighboring states like Maryland, Pennsylvania, or New Jersey. Geography. Despite its strategic location in the bustling Northeast Corridor, surrounded by more populous states such as Pennsylvania, Maryland, and New Jersey, Delaware maintains a relatively low population. Several factors contribute to this distinctive demographic characteristic, with key reasons emerging. One primary factor is Delaware's positioning between larger metropolitan areas. Presently, Delaware's continued proximity to cities like Philadelphia and Baltimore facilitates easy commuting for residents, yet the state's cities don't fully materialize economically in the same way as their larger neighbors. Much of Delaware's economic activity revolves around specialized industries like corporate law, banking, and chemical engineering, rather than diverse sectors like technology or manufacturing, leading to less necessity for a large labor force. Additionally, Delaware's physical geography, characterized by flat, low-lying inland areas prone to flooding, and its status as the second smallest state in the country, limit opportunities for large-scale urban and suburban development. With just over 1 million residents, Delaware is the 45th largest state in the country. State boundaries. State boundaries take on a distinctive character in Delaware, where a 12-mile half-circle defines the state's northern boundary with Pennsylvania. This unique geographic feature, centered on the courthouse in Newcastle, Delaware, is more than just an oddity. It is the result of intricate historical negotiations and quirks in colonial law that persist to this day. Unlike other state boundaries in the United States, Delaware's 12-mile circle is not based on a natural feature, but rather emerged from a resolution of land disputes between the Penn family, proprietors of Pennsylvania, and the Calvert family, proprietors of Maryland. These families, with overlapping claims, reached an agreement in 1681 that established the circular boundary. Ratified by the British Crown, the 12-mile circle granted Delaware certain economic privileges, including unrestricted access to the Delaware River. The circle has significantly influenced Delaware's shape and governance, leading to a wedge of disputed land ultimately awarded to Delaware. This boundary also ensures the state's control over the entire width of the Delaware River within the circle, providing strategic and economic advantages. Today, the 12-mile circle remains a point of interest and local pride for Delawareans, prompting academic study, legal challenges, and curiosity. Despite shifts in governance and the evolution of statehood, this circular boundary endures as a testament to the lasting impact of colonial-era decisions. In a nation characterized by straightforward or natural feature-based state borders, Delaware's 12-mile circle stands out, contributing to the state's unique identity and history. While Delaware may be small in size and population, its ability to forge a distinctive narrative sets it apart from larger states. Looking ahead, the state's population dynamics could change, with potential growth as people seek alternatives to more expensive cities like New York City and Boston. That's a wrap for Why Does No One Live in Delaware? If you learned something, be sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the following video. This is Vacation Awaits.